Hey fam, I absolutely cannot believe, well, I guess I can, that it is the last Tuesday of 2022. And I wanted to come in and talk to you a little bit about intentions and growth. Mainly that growth is the result of when intentions, actions, discipline, and patience align together. Often there are times when we doubt we've made progress without that persistent evidence. In seasonal climates, leaves change colors, they dry up, they fall to the ground, but the tree remains bare throughout winter, only to grow larger and more full each spring, as long as the root structures are protected. No one ever doubts the life cycle of nature. In the corporate world, we are quick to doubt growth, and in our personal lives, we're quick to set goals, and even quicker to change the action with a focus on some distant future target when the evidence of growth is not immediate and obviously apparent. But growth only occurs when you recognize the small nuances that result from action-oriented intentions and thinking of the immediate future versus one that's miles away. And that means putting everything together that we've talked about throughout the year, potentially those small steps. It is understanding that the human mind, we are wired to seek immediate gratification. So how can you provide that to yourself, keeping those long-term things in mind? The greater capability you have to delay that future reward, knowing that the small wins along the way will get you there, the greater potential it is to achieve that. So with that in mind, take some time this week and really reflect on how far you truly have come. It's the difference that we've talked about in the past of the gap versus the gain. We sometimes, when we set a goal a long time in the future and then we get to this kind of arbitrary stopping point, we see the distance between where we are and where we want it to be, as opposed to looking back and seeing just how far you've come, recognizing that this is a new baseline and you only have this far to go. So take time this week and look back. Look to see how far you've come. Write it down. Have conversations. See and feel the lessons, regardless of the result. The lessons that you've learned over this year about yourself, about the way that you communicate, about the way that you show up for yourself and others, about the way that you prioritize self-care, about the ways that you continue to want to go down those paths, and use that introspection and that type of hindsight over the past year to set some wins in your future for yourself. Knowing how far you've come is just a fraction of how far you will go. Happy New Year. A very happy holiday season. Can't wait to see you in the new year.